crowd looks like Britain. What a pity the Parliamentary Labour Party does not.
But I'm here on behalf of Unite, bringing the strongest possible message of solidarity and support from Len McCluskey and the whole of the Unite executive. So we give full support to Jeremy and his new shadow cabinet, and if he's forced to stand again and renew his mandate, we support him in a leadership election too.
At a time when the Prime Minister resigns, the Tory party have been turned over, and you've got a government in disarray, it is absolutely disgraceful and appalling that the Parliamentary Labour Party MPs who are organising this coup have turned round and engaged in what I believe is the most self-indulgent, self-serving type of politics that's alienated working people for years.
We unanimously supported Jeremy Corbyn, and we were so proud to be the first trade union to do so. And if there is another leadership race, we hope we're the first ones to do so again, and he will have the full support of ASLEF.
They are messing around with ridiculous coups and attacking a leader that has the largest mandate than any other Labour leader in history. I'm furious.
We will stand together with Jeremy Corbyn and John McDonnell, and yes, the loyal MPs who've taken up roles today on the front bench. Congratulations to them.
Real democracy is you guys out there, not people in there dictating to you how it should be. We need to listen.
The Labour Party is at a crossroads. This isn't just about supporting Jeremy Corbyn, it's about supporting Jeremy Corbyn's ideas. It's about supporting the principle of anti-austerity. It's about supporting the principle of socialism. That's what it's about.
That I will continue to support Jeremy Corbyn in private, in public, in Parliament, in the media, because
but we all know that these people, they're not scared of Jeremy because he's unelectable. They're scared because the anti-racist, anti-austerity, anti-war politics that he represents could actually win. That's what they're scared of.
The record number of people who have joined our party did not join to watch RMPs fighting each other. We joined for progressive change in our party and across the country. And that is what Jeremy Corbyn stands for, and we will continue to support him.
Our message is loud and clear. We back Jeremy.
At a time when we should have been attacking the Tories, we're fighting our own in there, and I think it's an absolute disgrace.
So I extend my absolute solidarity to Corbyn in these difficult times, and to those who are fighting to change the Labour Party from within.
I just wish all these MPs that are moving against him were as popular as he is, but I doubt that very much. And the day of reckoning will come. We cannot let them get away with their behaviour. Thank you.
Our organisation is going from strength to strength, and if they think that they can get Jeremy from a coup from inside closed doors in there, then they are wrong. We will be on that ballot paper, and we will win.
Jeremy Corbyn was elected only 9 months ago with the biggest mandate that any political leader has had from the rank and file of a membership of their party. The biggest. Let me make it absolutely clear. Jeremy Corbyn is not resigning. He's staying on. Since the miners won in 1974.
One of the horrible disfigurements of our society is racism, is intolerance, and the violence that's often associated with it. And sadly,
this has increased over the last few days. Can we all agree we are going to unite together as one people, one society, one community to oppose racism in any form? That we don't need the blame culture, we need the unite culture of working together for the social justice to which we all aspire. And so when we contested the Labour leadership last year, it was fundamentally on an economic question. John McDonnell, as our Shadow Chancellor, has called this out and turned our party into an anti-austerity party. And I thank John for all the work that he's done. But it's also about the kind of society and kind of world we want to live in. I've mentioned refugees, I've mentioned economic injustice, I've mentioned the services that we have. But we also have to think about our natural world and our environment. Either we live in the natural world and accept we have to sustain it by defending it, or we grotesquely exploit it. I want to see a government in Britain that does house people, that does protect and defend our environment, that does protect and extend our health service, but also reaches out with attitudes in society. We pursue the politics of justice, of equality, of human rights, of peace around the world, but we also pursue the politics of respect of how we treat each other. And so that way we build greater unity. That way we build a unity of people. I do not want to live in a country where there are people sleeping on the streets while the mansions are kept empty. I do not want us to walk away from any international conventions on human rights and replace them with something else. Because to me, human rights are universal, not national. And so the political atmosphere we have is about challenging those orthodoxies. But it's also about challenging an economic orthodoxy that has been on the rampant march for 30 years or more. Somebody that says to young people, sorry, you're not going to have it as good as we did because the nation can't afford it. And sorry, your children, our grandchildren, are not going to have it as good as you are because the nation can't afford it. And we then cascade inequality and poverty and debt down the generations. Or are we to say that the brilliance of technology, the brilliance of science, the brilliance of engineering can, should, and must be the tool and the opportunity for the redistribution of wealth, for the opportunities of equality? Divide us. Don't let those people who wish us ill divide us. Stay together, strong and united for the kind of world we want to live in. Thank you very much.